Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. One of this season's most eagerly awaited new musicals is The Last Ship, which features a score by 16-time Grammy Award-winner Sting. And I'm on the opening night red carpet where the stars came out to celebrate. So here we are. What's brought you here this evening, sir?
Sting.
It comes down to that, doesn't it?
No. And the show. I've seen the show. Sting was on my show, as you may know, just this last week. And I think it's a very, very, very serious work and a very successful one, and I can't wait to see tonight again.
So I was going to ask you, this is touching audiences already. What do you think that connection is between the audience and this material?
Because he writes from the heart. He's writing from his own heart. He's writing about the people he knew when he was a child. He's writing, in some regards, about himself. And it's, at the end of my show, I said to him, do you think that this show says at last what you couldn't say to your father the last time you saw him, when his father was dying? He was still estranged from his father. And he said, yes. He said, this says it finally. Well, that's when everybody begins to cry.
Tell me what's brought you here tonight.
Oh God, well Robin Goodman, who's one of the producers of the show, has been my mentor since I was 16 years old, so anything she's involved with, I want to be her support. And also, I don't know if you know Sting. Do you know who he is? Very handsome man. I know he's not in the show, but I sort of feel like breathing in the molecules of things that have something to do with something he created is good for the soul.
It is a beautiful musical. I was here the other night. His score is stunning. I'm sure you have friends in this show that you've worked with.
I do. I'm very excited. Michael Esper and all that. Yeah, he's so wonderful.
He is brilliant in this.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Wait, let's talk about working. We're all obsessed with American Horror Story. This season.
I know, it's crazy.
Brilliant. What has been like working on this season, working on the show in general?
Working on the show in general is one of the most extraordinary things in the world. This year is extremely challenging for me because I have two heads.
Yeah.
And we know as we're standing here talking that I do not have two heads. So, and I played two girls with very distinct personalities. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
And very challenging. But I always like it when the harder it is, the more I feel like I'm getting paid for a reason because I'm sweating it out.
And being here at a Broadway opening, it doesn't get any better than this, does it?
It's exciting. I love Broadway. La la la. I love it.
You got to do a musical next.
No, I don't.
So here we are. Tell me what you admire the most about Sting as a person and as a composer.
Well, he's a great musician. He's a really good musician, and he's a good writer. And I'm sure anything he's going to do is going to be some kind of quality to it.
Have you heard anything about the show?
Nothing at all.
It is absolutely brilliant. You had your own show on Broadway with Moving Out. Would you like to come back to Broadway in some capacity?
Sure. I love Broadway.
This is exciting tonight. This is a big one.
Super duper exciting. Oh my God. We love Sting. He's like our favorite. We bonded over our mutual love of Sting while we were dating.
That's true.
Really?
Bonded over. We bonded over.
Yeah, she had
more to that, right?
She had a huge stack of Sting records, and we kind of just.
Everyone has their jam.
Yeah.
Have you heard the score?
Yeah.
We heard parts of it, yeah.
We heard the Sting version of it, and we fell in love.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
The show is stunning. I was here the other night. This is going to move you in so many different ways. And I'm sure there's a lot of people you know connected to this show.
Oh, for sure.
We do. We know a lot of people in the cast.
We were just at Jeffrey Seller's 50th birthday party.
Yeah. So that was fun. This is an exciting night, and we hope that it lives on Broadway for a long time.
What's brought you here tonight?
Lin-Manuel Miranda brought me here tonight. We're doing a Hamilton starting at the Public in the next couple of weeks. So he called me and he said, my wife is too pregnant. Will you be my date? And I was like, yes. So I'm here. I'm very excited. I've heard only wonderful things.
I was talking about your new show with the Public. And she was telling me how great it is working with you and how much she admires you. Now talk about her.
She's unbelievable in this show. She has the hardest rap in the show, and it's effing believable. I can't wait for you to see her.
Being here tonight, what this means to you.
Sting! Sting! And Michael Esper making me cry, who is, I worked with him on a TV show, and he's just the best, and I cannot wait to watch him and this amazing company. It's a real murderer's row up there, so I just can't wait to see what they got.
Michael, it is an incredible show. What have you heard about the musical?
Well, I've heard a few bits and pieces about the thing, and I always liked, he wrote a song for Cold Mountain that I thought was one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in a movie, ever. And I heard kind of that caliber of stuff, so I'm very excited about seeing this.
Now, you returned to the New York stage. Talk about your new project.
So we're doing Sticks and Bones, Holly Hunter, Richard Chamberlain, and this is a play by David Rabe that's really, I think, an important American play that hasn't been done in 42 years. So, yeah, we won the Tony Award in '72, and here we go.
What's it been like you here tonight to this big Broadway opening?
Well, we're good friends of Joe, the director, and we love him, and we're just so thrilled to be here, actually. This is fun.
What have you heard so far?
Oh, good. We know the music. So, we actually spoke to somebody today whose friend had seen it last week and loved it. So that's good.
No, they were so moved, and they thought it was fantastic. So we can't wait.
I was here 3 nights ago. It is a stunning musical. This is going to move you in so many wonderful ways. Joe Mantello has done such a beautiful job directing this.
Can't wait, because it's always such a thrill to see. I mean, you know the music, and then what he adds is always so magical.
Yeah, he's a brilliant director.
You all work with Joe, right?
Well, we know him. We not actually work with him, but he's a good friend.
And being here for a Broadway opening, there's nothing better than this, is there?
It's fun, and the weather's perfect and beautiful.
I know, it's a real fall Broadway opening. It's great.
Thank you for one of the finest nights on Broadway. I was here 3 nights ago. I had the best time. How do you feel tonight?
I'm excited to show it to my friends who will come tonight. I'm excited and terrified and overjoyed. I mean, I'm happy to be with my wife.
And what it was like working on this and creating the musical, what this whole experience has meant to you?
Much more difficult than I ever anticipated. It's a very difficult art form. But I stuck with it. And here we are. My name is up there, so we did it. So just getting this far is enough.
And for you tonight, what it means to you?
I'm just so proud of Sting. This has been a 5-year journey for him. We've been on a big voyage, and we're launching this magnificent ship tonight. So I couldn't be more happy.